Should I say he let me do it, he allowed me to do it, or he permitted me to do it? I'm Teacher Mike, and today we are talking about the words let, allow, and permit. First things first, when talking about permission, the meaning of these three words is the same. They all basically mean that someone says, yes, that's okay. You can do that. And yes, there are also a few other ways that we can use these words, but because I don't want this video to be too complicated, today we are just talking about how we use them for permission. And again, when talking about permission, they all mean the same thing. The differences between them are mostly just when we use them and how we use them. Let's start with when we use them. Let is the most informal, permit is the most formal, and allow is in the middle. Because let is the most informal, we use this one a lot in everyday conversations with friends, family, coworkers, etc. But in most of those situations, you could also use allow. It just sounds a bit more formal. Let can also sometimes make it sound a bit more like a personal decision, whereas allow can sometimes make it sound a bit more like a rule or policy. So when talking about permission, let, allow, and permit all mean the same thing. But in normal, everyday conversation, most people are usually going to use either let or allow. And in more formal situations, most people are usually going to use allow or permit. Now, let's look at the differences in how we use them. But first, if you are finding this video useful, please don't forget to hit the like button. Doing this helps my channel, but it also helps other learners like you because it tells them that this is a good video to watch. So, as you may have already noticed, with allow and permit, we use allow or permit someone to do something. For example, he allows his children to watch TV, or her boss allows her to work from home. But with let, we use let someone do something. No to. For example, her mother lets her drink soda, or his sister lets him borrow her car. So those are the two main differences, but there are also a few other differences. For example, allow and permit can both be used in passive voice, but let cannot be used in passive voice. So you can say, I wasn't allowed to do that. And you can say, I wasn't permitted to do that. But you can't say, I wasn't let do that. And in some cases, allow and permit can also be used with nouns or gerunds. For example, this hotel doesn't allow dogs. Or the university doesn't allow plagiarism. But again, when talking about permission, all three words mean the same thing. The differences are just how and when we use them.